Team mobbing, when I come around, got the whole thing wobbing, wobbing, wobbing. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbing.
Okay, so before we start this video off at all, this is going to contain spoilers. So for those of you that have not seen the movie, maybe go watch it and then come back, but if you don't give a shit about that, well, then welcome. I know that Power Rangers has been out for 2 weeks. Wait, no, I said that wrong. I know that Saban's Power Rangers has been out for 2 weeks. I know I haven't done a review yet. I know I'm just now getting to it. I'm very sorry, but let me explain why. After seeing the movie, I wanted to run home immediately and do a review for this, but no. I decided, I'm going to wait. So what I did was, I watched multiple videos on YouTube of people talking about the movie, people discussing the movie, people saying what they hated, what they loved, and all that shit. What I noticed from this movie is that it wasn't split down the middle like other movies are. No, it was split in about 3 ways. People either hated it, people loved it, or it wasn't like their childhood. Okay, obviously this movie is not like the Power Rangers TV show, and it's not really supposed to be. And that's something that really irritated me when people were saying, this is not like my childhood, this is nothing like the TV show. No, it's not supposed to be. This is a reboot. Let me say that again. This is a reboot. Meaning, they took everything from the source material and made it into their own thing, made it something new, made it something that was grounded in reality. And that's fine. That's why it's called a reboot. For all the people that are saying, I'm not gonna see this is nothing like my childhood, then don't go fucking see it. Simple as that. Stop commenting, stop being a YouTube troll, stop saying that you're not gonna see it. Just don't go see it. Simple as that. So with all that aside, I fucking loved this movie. Like, seriously, I loved this movie so much. If you guys have ever watched my previous videos and they were doing the casting for this movie, like choosing who they wanted to play the Rangers, I made several videos saying this sucks, this cast looks ridiculous, this movie's gonna suck, and I bashed this movie like really bad. And I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. I was proven wrong. There, I said it, I was proven wrong. I loved this movie. It was everything that I was hoping it was going to be. It had so much character development, it had so much emotion, it had so much drama, it had, like, the cast did so well together. It wasn't like the TV show where the 5 characters were just these straight A role models, like you wanted to be like them. No, in this movie, like, they were fuck-ups. They were screw-ups. Like, you felt so bad for each one of them. They had a story, they had a background. Something that Power Rangers lacked. And I understand why, because it's made for kids, but this movie, I think, was made more for us, for the adults. They grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that wanted to see something new. And they did that. Yes, I know that people have been complaining that they wanted to see more of the Power Rangers themselves in the movie. Which in the movie, guys, they don't morph until like the last act of the movie. Like the last 15 minutes or so of the movie. And there's a reason behind that. They can't morph until they are like one with each other. What I'm trying to say is, at the beginning of the movie, they all really can't stand each other. Like, they don't get along, they argue with one another, they're not really best friends. Like, they really don't care about each other all that much. Until the last part of the movie, when they all kind of come together and realize, I would die for you. And it was really cool to see that in the movie. Like when they're all in the command center and they're all in that circle and they're all are morphing for the first time and it's just kind of like creeping onto their skin like the Spider-Man 3 symbiote suit. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Another thing people are complaining about online is Rita. They're saying how Elizabeth Banks did terrible as Rita, how she overdid the role. Elizabeth Banks was just having a really good time with the role. I think she was just into it. I think she was just trying to have a good time and just have fun with it, and that's okay. That's not bad. I mean, she did fine. She really did okay. It wasn't that bad. I mean, there were some parts that were a little over the top, and I was like, okay. But other than that, it didn't bring the movie down. It was okay. It wasn't bad. This movie did a lot of things that I was not expecting it to do. One of the things being is this movie made me cry. I'm not gonna lie. This movie made me cry. And it's not because I love Power Rangers so much, it's because it was fucking sad. Remember the campfire scene when Zach was telling everybody to go around and just kind of tell everyone about themselves so they could get to know each other more? And Zach's saying, you know, hi, I'm Zach, I live with my mom mom's the best, he shouts it, really happy that he loves his mom, and then he's like, but she's dying. And I'm scared to stay home all the time because I'm afraid that she's gonna die and I'm not gonna know what to do. And I'm like, God dang it, Zach. God damn it. That's so sad. The emotion and the dialogue in that scene was so well done. And then it cuts to Trini. Those of you that don't know, she does not go right out and say it in this movie, but Trini is supposed to be gay. People are throwing a big fit about it. Who the hell cares? It's okay. She's saying, like, you know, how my parents keep moving me from one school to another, and then Zach's like, boyfriend troubles, and she gets quiet, and then he says, girlfriend troubles, and then she's kind of like, you know, my parents expected me to be something more. Why can't they just be happy with who I am? And I'm like, fuck. And then it cuts to Billy, which I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. Billy was the best character in the movie, hands down. Okay, and in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Jason and Zach were my favorites. In this movie, Billy is my favorite. Billy stole the show. No wait. RJ Kyler stole the show in this movie. Like RJ Kyler stole the whole movie. His portrayal of Billy was so well done. He's just such a good actor. Okay, he's such a good actor. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, Billy is autistic in this movie. His character is autistic, and RJ Kyler played that role perfectly. Saying how like his dad died, all he has now is his mom, and when I'm around you guys, I don't miss my dad as much. I'm like, fuck, Billy, man, why do I have to tear up? Why do I have to cry during a Power Rangers movie? Like, why do you have to do this? Why do you have to go all into my feels and make me cry like this? Another scene, I did not see this coming, is when, you know, Rita's trying to figure out where the Zeo Crystal is, and Billy knows, and he tells her, and she's like, thanks for being the weak one, and she fucking kills him, okay? Rita kills Billy in this movie, and he drowns. They all have to pick him up out of the water, and they're trying to bring him back to life, and Kimberly straight out says he's dead. He drowned. He's dead. Billy's fucking dead. And that fucking aerial shot of them having to carry Billy's dead body all the way back to the command center, and they're playing that song. Oh, can we just take a moment of silence for Billy here, just for 1 second?
Midnight night has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we see.
Yeah, that was sad. And like Jason's begging Zordon, Zordon, please help us. There's gotta be something you can do. And fucking Heisenberg is up there, he's like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. You guys aren't ready. That's when they're all like, I would have died for for all of you guys. And they're all like, yeah, me too. And then the whole fucking morphing grid opens up. Alpha tells Zordon, Zordon, the morphing grid's open, step through. And Zordon's like, okay. And he doesn't. And Alpha's like, Zordon, what happened? And he's like, only one person could come back. And then Billy wakes up in the back, and I'm just like, fuck. The other scene that made me cry, sort of tear up, is when they're all finally Power Rangers, and big fucking cheese monster Goldar is like gonna push them into that fire pit, to where they're all about to reenact the scene from Toy Story 3 where they're all about to burn to death. That's kind of what it reminded me of. And like they're all going down. They're all about to burn to death. Like fucking Kimberly's almost about ready to catch fire and spontaneously combust. And Billy's like, thanks guys for being my friends. I'm like, god damn it! Why? Just why? What else I need to add? I think they need to give out an award for the best bitch slap in this movie, because Jason, oh my god. Jason's dad is dropping him off at detention, and that fucking asshole redheaded kid is picking, that fucking ginger is picking on Billy, and like he breaks his, you don't break a man's colored pencils, okay? You just don't do that. And like Jason pushes the dude, and he's like, what, how old are you, 5? And that dude goes to like swing at Jason, and Jason just like casually ducks out of the way, and then he just fucking gives him that best bitch slap in the world. Like, you can hear it. You can fucking hear, like, whoever edited that sound they did a great job. They need a separate award for best sound editing and bitch slapping, because Jason just delivered the most powerful bitch slap I've ever seen in any movie. Like, he slapped that motherfucker like he owned him. And then I knew this was gonna happen. I had a feeling that he was going to be in the movie. For all you Tommy lovers out there, Jason David Frank is in the movie for about 5 seconds. He's not Tommy, he's just a random Angel Grove citizen. Him and also Amy Jo Johnson, who was the original Kimberly Hart in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show. She's in it with him. They don't do anything. They don't do anything, and I don't understand why everybody was so excited to see fucking Tommy in the movie. This is one of the things that pissed me off in the comment sections of just about every video relating to this movie. People were saying, the best part of this movie was when it showed Jason David Frank. Tommy for life. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, that is not the best part. That was like maybe 5 seconds. They could have not have put him in the movie at all, and it still would have been the same movie. And that's another thing people were saying. obviously Tommy's going to be in the sequel because you have to have Tommy in the Power Rangers movie. Everybody was saying like, oh, I hope JDF comes back to play Tommy once more. Seriously, let it go. He's like 45. Like, the dude's like 43, 44, 45. I don't know, he's in his fucking 40s. Do you really think they're gonna let him come back and play Tommy for a Power Rangers movie that has nothing to do with the show, so the canon does not play any part in this movie? Let it fucking go. Let it fucking go. Guys, I think I've talked long enough about this. This is probably like the longest review that I've done in a while. What did you guys think of the movie? I want to know what you guys thought down below, because I'm sure I pissed a lot of people off talking shit about JDF and some other stuff. I don't care. Also guys, I did a vlog that day. Yeah, me and my girlfriend, it was our 1-year anniversary, so what better way to celebrate that than going to see Power Rangers? Be sure to check that out. I'll put this in the description, and I'll leave a annotation. I'll leave one of those up here so you can click on that and see it. Also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, well, go ahead and subscribe to me. That would be great. And I think that's it.